How's it going, guys? It's Antomy here, and we are back with another video. Today we are here with a speed build. We're doing like a subscriber requested build. I haven't done one of these in quite a while because I only get a very few, to be fair. So this is like a blue Suburban kind of home. If you want to see what kind of based this on, what I was requested to do, like based on, it was quite a blank canvas of a house because it looked like there was not furnished yet. It was very white inside and the interior. It's good 10 Cotton Field Drive, I think it's something on those lines. So if you Google it, you'll be able to see it. Kind of close enough sort of build. Kind of got a bit more inspired about it. Inspired by the build and actually kind of replicated it. Maybe more on the exterior. Like the shape of the house, I was more replicating it, and then when I got on the side, I was like, I could sort of gather what the layout is looking like, but I kind of just took ownership. What is that the correct word? You know, like I basically I did it my own way, kind of thing. Like they had these columns everywhere, which was they were more rounded in the actual build, but I was like, you know what, these pointy ones that we have in the game, that I think we've had in the game for a good while now, they kind of, I was like, close enough, let's use them. I never used them before. This was like the first time I've used these archways. As you can see, I had to cut out the layout of the build, like the floor plan. I just thought, because it kind of took some time to kind of get my head around it, and I do even change it a little bit. Like I actually create a room that wasn't actually in the initial like floor plan, I guess you could say, the initial house. I created it like because there was a big hallway, so I kind of divided it up. But we're actually starting out with a bedroom. I thought down to this bedroom, I kind of usually I do it as a spare bedroom, or you know, you could have it a study, but this house already had like a computer room, so I was just like, let's make this like a girly pop bedroom. a kind of like a girly bedroom, or you know, it could be a guy that likes pink. You know, I like doing like building pink bedrooms in The Sims because it's completely different what I would usually do in real life. Because yeah, I would not do that in real life in my own room. Or a guest bedroom. So you know, I was just like, might as well just start it. I like doing it in The Sims. The kitchen again. I say again, this is something else. I actually changed the color, kind of the wood colors. From at the moment we've got quite a light wood color. I actually changed it a bit more dark. This is like much later on in the build. We're doing this noice, like is it like kitchen top counter thing, and we actually use I think it's Blast from the Past floor tiles that you get from there. So I was itching to use them because I hadn't built since I got them from the event. So I was like, yes, let's just use them in this bit. I think I used it maybe a few times in like the bathrooms as well, but like different color variations and all that. But I was thinking about getting like, because they have like this new kit pack for like bathroom stuff, and it was quite modern bathroom stuff. I think it's like could sleek bathroom kit or something like that, something around those lines. But to be honest, guys, I own no kits because when they brought out the other kits like ages ago, I was just so against it because I was like, why are you selling like only like how many items you get? 10 items or something like that, and you have to pay like a $5. And I was like, I don't know. It kind of got close to like in-game transactions almost, and I'm not really for that. But maybe in the future I might buy some because I do like the items and some of them. But I can't get myself around to the idea. Maybe in the future. But yeah, we actually moved this living room over because at first I was putting it in the fun house. I actually moved it to this area here where I have like these sliding doors, and actually turn that into like a dining room. So that's always fun. So yeah, I can talk about what's going on with me at the moment. Yeah, I've actually been going to the gym alongside of going to work 5 days a week, always in the office. I've been going to gym like in the mornings before work, and then in the morning, usually like a Sunday. Usually I go like Sunday, Tuesday and Thursdays, and I've actually lost over a stone now. I think it's like a stone, 1.5 pounds, if you know what I mean, like exact. So I'm kind of like doing it like slowly, because I don't know if I've ever said, or you guys might have not heard it if I did say it on the channel. I did lose a load of weight like 10 years ago, when I was like 18, 19, 20. So I can't even remember the exact age I was, but I lost like 6 stone, whatever that is. I think that's like, I don't know how many pounds or kilograms that is, but I lost like 6 stone in 6 months, and it literally took me not even half the time to pile it back on. So that's why I'm kind of like taking my time, even though I want to see progress. I think at the moment, I was working out before, on average I'm losing like 1.5 pounds a week, even though like, if I'm pretty sure I looked at it a few weeks ago, and I was averaging like, it might have been a month ago. I've been doing it for like 2 months now, or nearly 2 months, and I was averaging at like 1.5 pounds a week. So maybe it's just fluctuating, you know, because I've had it before where some weeks I lose, some weeks I don't lose any. I'm also doing the calorie deficit and just trying to improve my diet, and some weeks I don't lose any. Some weeks I lose a pound, and some weeks 1.5 pounds. One week I lost like 3 pounds, and I was like, whoa. But then the next week I'll lose like 0.5 pound. So it's like it's swings and roundabouts, as they say. So yeah, I think it's going good. I definitely feel better for it. I feel, obviously I don't feel the fittest at the moment, because I'm like 21 stone or over 21 stone, so I'm not the fittest, but I feel fitter for doing it, you know, going to the gym, and yeah, just eating better, really trying to become lighter. It's gonna be a long road, because I want it to be a bit of a longer road, because, you know, I'm hoping, you know, I always hear people say if you lose it slowly, it's harder to you know, build to gain the weight back, you know, because your body is like used to being like that kind of the gradual rate. I don't know what the science behind it, but you know, it's going good, even though it takes a toll on me sometimes. So I'm trying not to do it to the point where I feel burnout. It's a balancing act, really, when you're in 5 days a week in the office. But yeah, back to the build. I'm doing this like little, like this is like, it's going to be the living room area here, and I'm using the painting / TV kind of thing. I actually downloaded, cause that was the first event I did, was Blast from the Past. So I downloaded the CC that unlocks the previous events. I forget what it's called. I'm sure you can Google it if you want it. Because I was just like, I can't really unlock the rest of it, and I don't even think it counts CC. I think it's a mod, I think, that just unlocks the items for you. So I was just like, I really want these items, but you know, it was so long ago in the past, you know. So I was just like, I'll just get CC for it, so I can actually use it in my game. So I'm loving using this painting thing. I think I've used it one other time in this build, but you know, at first this Lumo quite nice color scheme, you know. Yeah, pinks, your yellows, you know, you got that nice rug. I do change up to fit like the more darker theme, because I figured, like I said, I turned the lighter wood here into like more darker wood, so then I think I went more of a blue theme. So yeah, and I used move objects on to actually merge the plants. You see those like modern plants in the unit. I was like, you know what, why not? I mean, it could just be a small pot. So I was just like, why not? Just doing some clutter and some paintings and art deco stuffs. So upstairs now, I'm using a brand new carpet. I say it's brand new, they might have been around for... It's brand new to me. They might be been around for a bit of time now, but you know, I'm using the brand new windows. I love them too. Actually, I think it might be in the newer update, I think it might have been an update or 2 ago. I have no idea. Tell me down below when it was. I lose track, really. So the master bedroom's this nice red theme. I do like a nice red bedroom. Red is my favorite color, so I was like, red, black and white is a sweet ass color scheme. So I was just like, yeah, that's the master bedroom. So Yeah, I kind of did something again. Like I said, something similar to the original, the real life floor plan. But I end up using I end up making them master bedroom have like a walk-in wardrobe and an ensuite, and then we have two other bedrooms which share a bathroom. Again, I think I originally had two doors going into the bathroom from the bedrooms, and then one door just going off from the landing space. But in the end, I removed the two doors going into the bedrooms because I was like, it's just really awkward for the bedrooms because then you have two doors coming off the bedrooms and three doors off the bathroom. And I was like, it's so much easier if you just have one door going onto the landing. Yeah. So that was a little rant thing. So I really like this bedroom, which got like a wall. I kind of thought a feature wall where you have carpet and then you split up by like a little room. Well, but not just a wall, but like a little room divided on either side. Then you have like a little. It's like what is like a small living room for the master bedroom. So the master bedroom's literally split up between the sleeping area, the actual bedroom, and then you got like a living room. I thought, why not? It's cool. You know, another place to watch TV is always good in my eyes. And we're on the ensuite, which it's fun to be fair because it has like a little hallway which it's connected. As you can see, there's no wall there. It's like a little hallway for the master bedroom, which in the hallway it comes off to the left, which is the bathroom, and the right, or this is when you come out the bedroom anyway. To the right, it's the walk-in wardrobe, and I've frozen it. Oh, I think I'm just choosing songs what I'm listening to. You see like a little box in the left-hand corner. That's Spotify. You probably know, but it comes up so fast. So yeah, I know those high school years wallpaper I've used in the bedroom, so it was fun. I've got the alarm clocks, which I believe is from the Blast from the Past event. So I was like, you know what, I'm using them, the perfect alarm clocks. So we're on to the walk-in wardrobe here. Again, I think I bring the red theme into the walk-in wardrobe, even though we've got this nice laminate flooring, which again I think is new. I didn't recognize it when I was building, so I was like, you know what, why not, let's just use it. I think I do come back to this room because I was a little bit stuffed. God, it's been a long day, guys. I was a little bit stuck. That's it, stuck. On what to do, because I was like, you know what, we can have all these shelves, we can have clothes. So I was like, wait, I'll just come back to that in a bit. So where am I going? So we're going the bathroom that's shared by the two bedrooms. Again, these bedrooms could be teenagers, kids, whatever. I don't think I put any toys in it, so if you do want to use for kids, you might want to put a toy box in there. Or to be fair, they've got computers, so maybe a computer's just fine. I'm all for computers and TVs. And we have a little balcony here, just a small one for such a big house. I guess I could have put more in, but you know, I wanted to kind of stay true to the shape, to the real life build. So we got a nice purple bedroom here. Again, this could be a boy's bedroom. It could that likes pink, or could be a girl's bedroom, or them bedroom. I have no idea. This room is much smaller than the purple one. This is like a bluish, greenish, turquoisey bedroom. I think I'd give the bedrooms all double beds, or actually I think we're single bed in here, so this could be, you know, anyone's bedroom. I say that it has a football lighting, so maybe it's more of a kid's bedroom, or it could be left over from a teenager's childhood. Anyway, sky's the limit, really, whatever you make it. I just built the thing, you can use it. It will be up in the gallery. I did take screenshots before, but I think I forgot it put it up in the gallery. You can actually search for me, JustAntomy, just the same as my YouTube, on the gallery. Or you can, I guess you could call it or search for 10 Cottonfield Drive, which is, you know, with the DR dot, because I probably call it 10 Cotton Drive, sub-crested build or something around those lines. So again, we got a nice computer area. Gotta get I think it's from high school years, these computers with the curved screens or something like that. I struggled with the curtains, because I was like, oh, the curtains in this game is a little bit lackluster. Plus I wouldn't mind it but they have a connecting thing, I want to say, are they for my scooters? I don't know, the ones I'm using here. Or, no, actually, I think it was a kit. I tell a lie, I've never bought a kit, but I have a kit. Because it's like that Desert Lux, I think it's called Desert Lux kit. That was that was free like ages ago. I picked that up because it was free. I think I've got maybe potentially 2 kits because I saw them for free, and I was like, I'll grab them because they're free. I think the other one I have, which kind of was free, I think it was my first pet stuff, which I think I've grabbed it, but never installed it because I was like, I don't, just for the principle, or maybe for the principle that it was just like, well, it's CC for CC, is it CC for CC? Yeah, DLC for DLC, that's the one. And I was like, because you need cats and dogs for my first pet stuff, so I think I don't even have that installed. So I've got it in my library, but I just never bothered. I had such trouble with these like the connecting things for the was it like for the curtains, because they just wouldn't join sometimes. In the end, I was like, you know what, people might not even look at it that closely, I'm just gonna leave it, because otherwise I'll be there all day, because I have to place them off the grid almost. Yeah, off the grid, off like, you know, where it snaps on the wall, because my windows were like in the center, like off, not snapped. So it was a whole thing, and it kind of really pissed me off when I was building. So I was like, yeah. So this is the room that wasn't actually in the original kind of floor plan. Yeah, it's like a sitting room. It's not a living room because there's no TV. So I guess technically this could be a living room, but I just call it a sitting room. And it's got some nice wall art, it's got some standing lights, it's got somewhere to sit, it's got a fireplace. It's all you could need, all you could want. Nice little end table. So I think it really just broke up the space, because otherwise I had this big hallway and I was like, I don't have the Scooby what to do here. So I was like, you know what, I'll just break it up. I'll use the same laminate flooring, but got a nice rug. It's looking very modern. It's almost like a suburban home, which some families came in and went, you know what, we're gonna modernize it, we're gonna renovate the kitchen and all the bathrooms, and yeah, we're gonna add a sitting room as well. We've got like a little den in the back area, which is like more of a living room and a kitchen, a computer room, but let's modernize it. And they've turned this oh yeah, they turned the garage that was in the actual house in real life into well, the dining room and kitchen. I guess they did a whole massive renovation, I suppose. I don't know, but I was like, because there's no, I guess I could have did a fake garage, but I just want the space to be usable, and it's wasted space then. So I suppose if you want to be realistic, you could turn the dining room into a garage and then turn the sitting room into a dining room. That is a possibility if you want to change it. Move stuff around. Be my guest. So we have a nice, within the little hallway into more of a cloakroom hallway. So you got your coats, your umbrellas, your jackets, your raincoats and all that shiz. Here, again, I'm turning all this wood into some nice dark wood. And I was like, what do I do with this landing? What? First I'm doing all doors and arches. I'm turning them dark wood. I just love dark wood. It's better, in my opinion. It looks, well, I guess it might depend on the house, what you're building, but in this house I was like, oh yeah, I like the dark wood more. Kind of, it just clicked more in my style. Going around doing some radiators, as you do. I did have a thought after I finished this, or while I was editing, I was like, you know, I could have did some light switches, just, you know, to add a little bit more like realism in my build. But I sat on this build for a bit of time, to be fair, halfway through, because I just didn't know what to do with it. I was like doing one room or two rooms. I was doing like 1 or 2 rooms at a time. I was like, I'm not sure what to do because the space, like, I haven't done a big house in yonks in so much time. So I was like, what do we do with these big open spaces? I don't know. So I struggled a little bit, not gonna lie, and I want to do some smaller builds coming up. Yes, and maybe some not speed builds, like challenge build things, build challenges. That's what it's called, if I can speak. I've got a few in mind, or some just creative builds, like builds in the shape of whatever, really. Yes, that's on my to-do list for YouTube. So the landing space, back to that, what I was saying before. Big ride, landing space. So I was like, you know what this house needs? A bloody laundry room. So, you know, I just stuck that right in there. And just a little diagonal, you know. I thought I'd keep it fresh, a bit of diagonal. Because I was like, you know, I like this little bridge thing that kind of, you have to walk across, you know, to the turquoise bedroom. Because I did the little trick where you can add in as many tiles you want to, like, you know, the open space where the stairs are. But I added like one tile, 2x1. So I was like, yeah, we'll keep that. And I was just like, I'll just put like a little seating area in the hallway. Don't know if there's any purpose to it, but that's what I normally do if I don't know what to do with the hallway. Just go, yeah, you can sit there if you want. I just realised too, I haven't put the screenshots into this video, so I should probably do that. Yeah, I'll do that at the end. I'll do that at the end. Of course, I'll add it on to the end, but I'll do it after this voiceover. So yeah, we're gonna go outside now. And we're gonna do some landscaping, I guess. Yeah, we are. But I actually kind of did my own landscaping. That wasn't really in the original build because there wasn't really much going on, really. It was just like a path up to the garage and to the front door, and that was it. So I was like, I'm gonna do some Antomy landscaping, I guess. You know, got the kissing llamas. And I got some kissing birds in the background, like I'm talking about the hedges, the kissing llama hedges, the kissing llama. That's a bit of a signature if you don't know on this channel. My past builds, kissing llama hedges, and I'm also introducing apparently the kissing bird hedges in the back garden. So I'm doing some noice. Just some train painting and, you know, some gardening, put the rocks down, we're onto the back garden, so I thought it'd be nice to hedge it off with like the wall kind of hedges that you draw on. And I thought, why not, let's put a bloody pool, and it's a very circular pool. I think I'll make it a bit thinner, just to give it a bit more space. And I decided to split the backyard up a bit, because I was like, you know what, I like a back garden where it has like a patio, but you also have a bit of grass, like not cut grass, sort of where we have the kissing birds, but like normal flat grass here. So I thought I'd put a little bit of flat grass action in, I suppose. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, I've been talking that long. But we have a nice Barbie we're doing. I'm thinking here what to do here, so I was like, you know what, let's put some detail on. I think I ended up putting those glass, what would you even call it, like, you know, the you know, the side. I thought, you know what, that looks cool, kind of fits in like a bit more of the modern renovation kind of style, and I'm doing and you know, we put the what are they called, the grass coming up the sides. But yeah, we're doing some of that action. Okay, I think I might leave it off here because this voiceover has gone downhill. It's like 5 o'clock. It's not 5 o'clock. What am I saying? I think I'm saying 5 to 9 at night. I'm tired. But yeah. So yeah. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button if you have enjoyed. And you know, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, comment down below what you think of this build. If you got any request builds, any builds that you want to request from me, or any build ideas, or any gameplay ideas too, because I do them, you know, very often. So yeah, I hope you all have a nice day, and goodbye.